Hi, I'm Anna, and today we're going to be talking all about emotions and how to best manage them. We'll talk about 5 ways to do this. So the first thing about emotions is that we all have them. They're normal, they're just a part of us as human beings, and that's a kind of beautiful thing. They connect us to people, they have a very positive purpose normally. So even the awful ones that make us feel yuck, like guilt, will propel us into wanting to do something good, like apologise or make things better. So just know that there's no such thing as a bad emotion. The behaviour around it can be debatable, but not the emotion itself. It is perfect for whatever's happened. Number 2 is our propensity as New Zealanders to use anger as a go-to emotion. We do anger really well in this country, but we don't do joy to its full extent much, and we don't do guilt very well, and we don't do embarrassment very well. And so if our children are angry, rather than always assuming it is anger, try and think about what it actually might is. Anger is a great disguise for guilt, embarrassment, shame, jealousy, worry, anxiety. And so it's really important that we're getting that right and thinking about, while this looks like anger, it may actually not be. Number 3 is part of a strategy in order to have our children better manage their emotions, and that is about normalising emotions for them. So that means you got to talk about them. So you can talk about your own, you can talk about what you notice about other people's emotions, and that might be during their screen time, it might be in books. In fact, books are a wonderful way to observe the emotions of characters and name as many as you can. Because the more that we do this, the more children recognise that the feelings that they feel are okay, and that they can manage them, and that they're normal and everyone has them, and they can talk about them. And those are key skills in being able to regulate. So number 4, again, is part of the strategy to be able to manage emotions and being able to teach our children to manage their emotions. And that is all about validating emotions. And that means that basically we get it. When somebody's feeling something, our children are feeling something, we understand that for them. So as I said about anger, trying to figure out what that is and naming it for them. I can see that that's really frustrating for you right now, yeah? I can see that you might be feeling a bit worried about that right now, yeah? Because when we do that, when we name an emotion for somebody else, it validates it in the sense that it means you get it and you understand it and you're with me on this and I'm not alone. And that's what helps us regulate them. Number 5 is all about having some strategies for when times get tough and we're in those big emotions. And the best thing to do is to have strategies that you practice with your children when they're calm. There is no good in coming to an out of control situation and telling our children that they have to calm down in that moment. We know that for ourselves. So the best thing to do is when they're calm, practice these strategies. And it might be that you come to it saying things like, remember, yesterday when that happened and we all got really angry and a bit out of control, that was awful, eh? Well, I've got something I think that would work better. And then that allows you to come to the strategies from a kind of normal, safe, calm place. We have some strategies cards that we call, which teach children about, bubble breathing or elephant breathing or tummy breathing, rocket breathing, and they're all ways of teaching our kids to breathe well in kind of fun and light ways. We don't do enough talk or pay enough attention to breathing. It is the most effective way of being able to calm ourselves down. When we breathe well, right into the base of our tummies, it means that we're hitting our vagus nerve, and it tells our brain to calm down. So it's the best thing that we can be doing. The other thing that I love as a strategy is what we call in our family the 6-second hug, which is when we are feeling dysregulated, we can ask each other for a 6-second hug. And sometimes with my children, they don't want me to hug them, but I know that they need it. And so there's a time when basically it takes them a little bit to relax, but 6 seconds of that kind of warmth and comfort will release oxytocin and endorphins that mean that we feel better and can calm down.